Aeneid, Book 1, lines 81 through 101. So, we are at the Cave of the Winds with an Aeolus, having then, as we see, when these words were said, Supplius sunt, he impuluit, struck the hollow mountain, perhaps, but actually, mons is feminine, so Kawam doesn't go with the hollow mountain. We go with he struck the mountain into its hollow side with his turned over spear. So, in other words, he's just using the butt of the spear. And the winds, just as similarly, with a formed troop, with a troop having been formed, ablative absolute clause, rush, by which gate was given, and they perfluant blow, overblow the land's ablative means phrase with a turbine. Syncopated form of incubuerant, so they settle down upon takes the dative because this incubuere is a compound verb form. Together, both, notice the polysyndetes in here, both Eurus and Notus and Africus, Creber, frequent with storms, they rush the whole body of the sea, you would imagine, right? Because that's where they settled, from its lowest seats, and they are rolling, or they roll vast waves to the shores. So they woof down to the bottom of the ocean and shove up all this water. Clamorque virum, stridorque reduntum. So a clamor of men and a creaking of rudentum, rudentes, cables, it follows. Suddenly, the clouds, Eripian, snatch away both the sky and the light and the day out of the eyes of the Trojan. Black night rests upon the ocean. Notice ponto is probably dative because it's with the compound verb form. All right, we keep on going. Very exciting so far. And there we are. The poles thundered. That means the heavens thundered. And the ether, the fine mist of heaven, gleams with frequent fires. Oh, remembering the destruction of the Greek fleet, who's going to get struck. And they threaten all things. Well, actually, this is the subject phrase. All things threaten instant death to the men. Oh, nice. Ex templo, out forthwith, right away. The limbs of Aeneas are unnerved, are loosened with chill. This is great. What a great picture of the hero. He groans, and stretching his folded hands to the heavens, so he is pious, but he's kind of a wussy. He utters with his voice, ablative means phrase, such things, neuter, plural, substantive. Oh, 3 times and 4 times blessed, you to whom it happened to encounter death. To seek death, before the faces of our fathers under the high walls of Troy. Oh man, you guys are lucky who croaked, because at least your father saw you die. Oh, Tydides, oh, vocative, most brave of the race of the Danae. Exclamation clause, it's a question, but it's an exclamation clause of accusative infinitive. Would that I could not have, I wish I would have fallen upon Ilian or Trojan fields to have poured out, I wish I could have poured out this soul by your right hand, where fierce, savage Hector lies by the spear of Aeacus, which would, of course, be Achilles, where huge Sarpedon probably lies. So he's giving all the list of the people who croaked in the Trojan War. Wishes that he could be with them because it really sucks to be storm-wrecked at sea, where the river Simois rolls Correpta hurried along under his his waters. He rolls. He rolls. It's not an intransitive. It is a transitive. The hurried along, the snatched away. So many snatched away shields and helmets and strong bodies of men under his waves. So, after the Trojan War, everybody's armors fell into the Simois River. And Aeneas wishes that he could be joining them or could have joined them, because it looks like now he's going to be croaked at sea with no glory, no one watching. Very sad for him. What a different character this Aeneas is from Achilles or from Odysseus, where Achilles was wrathful and vengeful and Odysseus was wily and cunning. The first image we have here of Aeneas is he suffering, complaining, and a victim, a passive victim of the manipulations of the gods. Very different from what you would expect in an epic extolling the virtues of the foundations of the Romans. How interesting. Well, in all things, Excelsior.